Hello, so this is Wyteria Jacobo out of Orlando, Florida, and I am here to do some quick training on shipping services. The reason why I'm focusing on the shipping services today, one moment, let me roll this down, is because I had an interesting conversation last night with someone who was mad at TLC when the issue really was with the shipping service they chose to use. So I thought that I would do a training video to help someone else who may be in this person's same situation, to help them avoid the frustration. Okay, so whenever you come to go to enroll in TLC, or to order product, and you see this page come up and it refers you to third-party shipping services, then your country is not a country that TLC ships to directly. So we refer you to these other third-party shipping services so that you can still receive your products and still benefit from them, just as someone else who lives in a country where TLC ships directly to does. Okay, so this person signed up in TLC using a relative's address in the U.S., even though they did not live in the United States. And when she told me that, she never received her product, I immediately thought about this third-party service. And so I asked her, I said, oh, you know what? She probably got that page just like this one where it says we don't ship directly to your company or to your country, but here's some third-party services that you can use. And so I asked this person, what third-party company did you use? And she said USPS. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I used to live outside the United States. And whenever I wanted to ship stuff to that country, I never used USPS. And so it's, while I feel for her and what happened to her, I'm not going to go into all the gory details. I also wish she would have used better judgment. And I'm not doing this video to belittle someone, to make fun of someone. But you gotta use your common sense. People, you have to use your common sense. I'm going to say that again. You have to use your common sense. Because when I think of global shipping services, global shipping companies, just name some that come to your mind right off the bat. FedEx, DHL, UPS. I have never used USPS to send something to another country outside the United States. I mean, I can't even fathom that. I mean, unless it was to Canada, because I have used U.S. Postal Service to ship something to Canada, but I mean, it's Canada. But other than that, I mean, I've never used, and I would never even think about using the United States Postal Service to ship something overseas. I mean, why would you do that when you have all of these other global shipping companies that are known for shipping anywhere, shipping overseas, and actually getting it to the destination? I mean, you have to be smart about this. So I'm just going to read a few things off of this page that you should be reading anyway. Anytime you use a third-party service, something of this serious as this is, you really need to make sure that you understand the terms. So it says, take note that using a package forwarding service does not free you from tax liability in your country. Import duties and other taxes levied by your nation's government are hidden costs that you need to settle as you collect the package from the courier. Please see the following resources to help you best choose the package forwarding services. And so they put the links here. You click on here to learn about the package forwarding options, which is going to tell you about these companies, how they work. And then you also click on this if you want to learn TLC shipping forwarding terms and conditions. And down here, before you can continue, you have to click this box that, yes, I agree to the package forwarding terms and conditions. a lot of times so many problems could be eliminated if people would just read and make sure they understand the terms and conditions. Now let's click on U.S. package forwarding options. So it's going to tell you about how the three companies work. Now my U.S., highly recommend this one if you have the money, the funds. It is higher, it's a higher rate, but they are a long-standing parcel provider, forwarder. They're one of the oldest forwarding companies in the United States. Now look what they use. They ship globally via DHL, FedEx, and UPS. Now Ship It To uses DHL, FedEx, USPS, TNT. Now Viking Ship also uses list USPS as one of its service providers. But again, I would not use USPS to ship something to a country outside of the United States. Because what happens when you don't receive your product, then you're mad at TLC, and that's not a TLC issue. TLC's responsibility is to provide the product. So if you have a US shipping address, and you choose to use USPS, and it comes to your house, or it comes to your address in the United States, and then you choose to use USPS to try to get that from your US address to where you are in the world outside the United States, and you don't receive it, don't get mad at TLC. You need to direct your frustration to the shipping service that you chose to get your products to you. Here's another recommendation. If you are enrolling and you want to get started selling the products, I would not sell products that I don't have. I mean, it's okay to do that in the United States because we know, hey, we're going to get the products. But if you're outside the United States, this is not the time for you to be pre-selling. You need to use your funds to order as much product as you can with the funds that you have available, and then sell from your inventory, and only sell from your inventory. Because had this woman done that, it would have saved her so much heartache. And unfortunately, she was telling me that, I don't, she was just telling me how frustrated she was with TLC. And I kept trying to redirect her anger. Your anger is not, it shouldn't be directed at TLC, because TLC delivered their end of the bargain. They lived up to their end of the bargain. We're independent business owners, and we really have to use our common sense. So if you have any questions about how this all works, don't ask me. I'm going to redirect you right to this page on TLC's site, because at the end of the day, we are independent business owners, and we need to make sure that before we ship something, that we're using the best possible service that we can be sure that our products will get to us. So that's all for this training. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I will leave this video up. Watch it. Make sure that you understand. If you have someone that's in a country where this, this page comes up, make sure that they understand these terms and conditions. Direct them to this video so that they can get the training that they need.